Hello friends, welcome to my channel.
So friends, today's topic of discussion is a brief synopsis of Charles Dickens' Oliver Twist. So come on, let's start the discussion. Friends, we all know that Oliver Twist is a novel by Charles Dickens and it is a typical product of early Victorian England. So this novel tells the story of an orphan boy named Oliver Twist and total 53 chapters are there in this novel. So now let's start reading the summary.
So at first we have to know that who is Oliver. So Oliver is an orphan because his mother dies at the childbirth in a workhouse and his father is also unknown. So as an orphan, he is put into the private juvenile home. He stays there and then sent to the workhouse for even more hard work and punishment. For representing his fellow companions in the workhouse to get more food, Oliver is punished and also attached to Sowerberry, who is an undertaker. Noah Claypole, a charity boy working for Oliver's master, encourages Oliver to revel under the conditions, for which he is caught, badly beaten, and punished further. So then Oliver runs away from the workhouse and heads for London. So near London, Oliver joins John Dawkins, who is the artful dodger. He is a loose character who takes Oliver to Fagin, who is the ringleader of a gang of criminals. So at first, Oliver is taken very well by Fagin and his boys, and then he is taught the art of picking pockets. And when Oliver goes out with Charles Bates and the Dodger, his friends pick an old gentleman's pocket and run away. And while Oliver, being slow and not used to picking pockets, is caught, he is taken to the police station, but the evidence of the bookseller who had seen the theft from his shop saves Oliver. He collapses under the shock of the whole experience and is taken home by Mr. Brownlow, who had been the victim of the theft. And then when Oliver recovers, Brownlow is puzzled by the resemblance between Oliver's features and the portrait of a young woman. Meanwhile, Mr. Grimwig, who is Brownlow's friend, has no faith in Oliver and he is asked to go out on an errand to test his honesty. As Oliver goes out, he is noticed by Nancy and her friend Bill Sikes, who is also a vicious character who recaptures Oliver and drags him back to Fagin's den. Fagin is keen to get Oliver completely within his grip, and the best way to do this was to involve this boy in some crime. So the old Fagin convinces Sykes to use Oliver in a major burglary that is being planned. So at the house that is to be burgled, Oliver is pushed through a small window and the occupants of the house wake up, and then Oliver is shot in the arm. Then the robbers run off with Oliver but abandon him in a ditch. So Fagin is very angry when the robbers return home without Oliver. And when Oliver regains consciousness in a ditch, he stumbles to the nearest house, which happens to be the house which had been burgled. The owner of the house takes Oliver in and protects him with the help of a doctor named Mr. Losberne. Oliver is taken to the country to recoup, where he comes across a stranger who later spies him with Fagin. Then Nancy had grown fond of Oliver. After she had nursed Sykes back to health, she dragged him and slipped away to Hyde Park for a secret meeting with Rose Maylie, who is the lady whose house had been burgled, where she told her that the secret plans that Fagin and his friends had. Then Rose in turn told Mr. Brownlow of these plans. Then Nancy's disappearance and her behavior made Fagin suspicious, and he tells one of his friends to keep an eye on her. So Fagin also comes to know of Nancy's visit to Mr. Brownlow's house, and then he also tells Sykes about Nancy's double dealing, and then as a result, Sykes shoots her with his revolver. So meanwhile, Mr. Brownlow comes to learn of Oliver's parentage and that he had come in possession of a rich inheritance, and why Fagin was interested in ruining the boy and getting all the money from Oliver's half-brother monks with a share for himself. Then, with all the secrets out, Brownlow is interrogated by the police, who are told of the gang of thieves and their activities. Then Bill Sykes, however, escapes the police net, but while attempting to finally get away from the housetop, falls and gets hanged with his own nose. Okay. So then Fagin is found guilty and sentenced to be hanged. On his last night, he is visited by Mr. Brownlow and Oliver, and he tells them the location of some papers relevant to Oliver's interest, and Oliver inherits a vast fortune and is now adopted by Mr. Brownlow. Fagin's companions also pardoned for testifying against him and in the court, and they all improved their ways. And thus the threat to Oliver's life is now removed forever. So friends, this was the summary of Charles Dickens' Oliver Twist. So thank you so much friends for watching this video. And if you like this video, then please subscribe my channel, press the like icon, share it to your friends, and don't forget to comment. So, bye bye. See you in the next session.